This week, potentially, is going to be one of the biggest weeks for Warhammer. We have confirmed back-to-back live stream reveals. It's never been done before. Thursday is going to be the video game schools, which we'll jump into in a second because I'm absolutely hyped about that. Then Friday following that is the Horus Heresy reveal stream, where we're going to see the box set in full HD, all the models, all the rules, and hopefully a lot more stuff. So I'm going to jump in, I'm going to do my thoughts, hopes, predictions, as I always do, and we're going to lose ourselves to the masters of the hype. So let's jump in and let's get waffling. So let's start with skulls, because this is where my hype is at. I know Warhammer Horus said we're going to see some massive big models, the big box set, but video games is where I absolutely adore 40k. It's probably my favorite reveal show of the year. And as you've seen in the background right now, Skulls, Festival of Video Games, it's going to be 5 p.m. British time. All the other times are on there, you know, all the way around the world. If we actually switch to the other image showing off what he's going to be showing off here, and again, this is not everything. You've got Total War Warhammer, Space Marine 2, Battletech to Tacticus, Rogue Trader, Darktide, Warforge, and Blood Bowl. As I stated, this is not everything. They mentioned in the trailer there's going to be other games. I definitely predict Bolt Gun 2 is going to be announced here, which is going to be, of course, a great game. Number one was great. It's just an action-packed, you know, fun, pixelated adventure of purging in the Emperor's name. But also, apparently, there's going to be another big announcement. Now, before we jump onto that big announcement, which I've talked about before, and I'm still hyping it up right now, I want to focus on Space Marine 2 and some of the other games. So Space Marine 2, I think this is where we're going to see trailer, images, footage of the next big patches that are going to change this game. Horde mode is on the radar now. We've already seen an image teasing where Horde mode is going to be set, and I think during this show, we're actually going to see a trailer showing off what it is, like bringing in like dreadnoughts, apparently, you know, summoning other forces to help you out, to aid you out, along with your friends who you're playing with in co-op mode. I'm very, very, very excited to see what they do with this. And of course, on top of that, which I'm going to do a separate video with, how the modders can even add even more to this, because there's exciting times coming in the modding community for Space Marine 2, but that will be a separate video. When it comes to Battle Sector, there's definitely going to be like new DLC added for another campaign. They just did the Imperial Guard, so it'd be nice to see what other factions are going to add to that. Battle Sector really is probably the closest you're ever going to get to official tabletop on the battlefield. It's a turn-based game. I did a video on it a couple of weeks ago. I had some great fun in there playing the Imperial Guard. If you haven't checked it out, definitely go and check it out if you love turn-based games and that tactical aspect. Darktide is another big one. I haven't really played Darktide since the release. I completed it all, did all like the hardest difficulties, but now with this new patch, this new release, this new update, I think I may actually reinstall it because it's looking like Gene Stealers. Now, I mentioned this last time, and a lot of people called me out, said, no, Valrak, that's definitely a Mastiff. Mate, maybe it is a Mastiff, okay? Maybe that is a doggo running at the infected Poxwalker, but I'm going to keep my hype, my hope, my speculation, my foil theories, right? I'm going to say Gene Stealers. It makes sense in a hive sitter, Imperium fighting Chaos, right? And that third faction, watching them rip each other apart as they build their forces up. So I'm going to stay with Gene Stealers, going to be another NPC faction that you get to fight on maps, or maybe like actually just jump on maps, and it's just another threat that both Nurgle and you as a player have to deal with as you're going through these areas. I think that could be kind of cool, like a freeway battle on these maps. Rogue Trader's a funny one, because I definitely think they're gonna add more DLC to their game as well and announce like new characters and stuff. But also, a rumor I've heard about Owlcat, the people who make Rogue Trader the game, is that apparently they're doing another 40k game, and it's just like an RPG, just like we got with Rogue Trader, but this time, instead of being Rogue Traders, it's based on the Inquisition, it's based on the Dark Heresy books and stuff like that, for those people who used to remember those books back in the day. So if they announce that there, that could be an absolute massive announcement as well. A brand new RPG game all around the Inquisition and your party going out seeking heretics, Xenos, all that type of stuff. So fingers crossed we get a little bit of a tease or a little bit of a mention of that. I know a lot of people are asking about Mechanicus 2. Mechanicus 2 is not even on this list, but again, I'm sure something is going to be given out here. I'm sure something is going to be mentioned about it. Maybe the game's been delayed. Maybe they're just waiting for the right time to add more features in and release it and stuff like that. Yeah, but it's a bit of a weird one why Mechanicus 2 is not on this list, but hopefully, fingers crossed, we get to see something from it at this reveal event. Now, I want you to hold on to your butts, because this is where we're going down the foily hole, because I personally think we're going to get a big announcement of one of the RTS games. I've heard rumours, I've heard whispers that both Dawn of War and Total War 40k, of course, are in production. We've been back and forth with so many videos about this, the rumours, the whispers, everything about that. I personally think that this big event is going to be ended with the announcement of Total War Warhammer 40,000. I've spoken about this before, past videos I've done. I've even done a foil video about it and everything like that, right? I've heard rumours that they were going to announce it around June time. A lot of people say, no, Valrak, they've said in statements they're not going to announce any more things around, this part of the year. It's going to be towards the end of the year. Yeah, I get that. I completely understand that. But what you don't understand is the power of the foil. This fully operational battle station of a foil sphere, okay? You do not understand what that is capable of. I just think, I don't know, there's something deep down in my Golden Emperor plums. Something's telling me, something's whispering me, Valrak, do not give up hope about this rumor. Something is going to be coming for Total War Warhammer 40,000. And I just literally just want like the logo, the title card, just something out there that confirms the rumors and to make us talk a little bit more, to get us more hyped, get us more, just, I don't know, just a bit more buzz in the air about this potential brand new RTS 40k game. I know a lot of people are saying it's going to be Horus Heresy and stuff like that. What I've been hearing from the whispers, apparently it's not. It is going to be set in the current storyline. And when I say current storyline, I'm not sure if that is like Lion Returned. It could be like the Dawn of Fire series. It could be the Plague Wars and stuff like that. That happened before the Lion's Return. So who the hell knows? I just want some confirmation. I just want some facts. And I'm very, very excited to see if this actually does happen. I cannot wait to tune in to see what we get at this reveal show. And that's just the first reveal show. If we move on to second reveal show, again, the video game show is on the Thursday. The Horus Heresy reveal show is on the Friday. The little trailer they put in the background right now, like they had to exceed their plans because of traitors. Who's the traitor, right? It's not me. I haven't done anything. I haven't leaked anything or anything like that, right? We've been speaking about rumors for a long time, getting the hype up and stuff. Of course, it was those American traitors. They're the ones who leaked it. You can't trust the Americans. They'll throw your tea in the water. I've been telling this to so many people, right? They'll always stab you in the back. They're all Alfarius. But that aside, we are getting the Horus Heresy preview on the Friday. Again, times and stuff in the background right now. And I'm actually really looking forward to this. Yes, we've seen more or less the box set, the Saturnine Terminators, the Saturnine Dreadnought and stuff, but we haven't seen it up close. We haven't seen like the HD versions, the trailers, them spinning around, the smoke, the flashes, all that type of stuff. That's what we're going to see at this reveal show. We're going to see the full-on box set on display, everything in there, all painted up, all glorious, all amazing. That is going to be the main feature, but that doesn't mean that's going to be everything at this event. One of the other big things I absolutely love about new editions, I know people hate them every 3 years. Yeah, I get it. I hate it. But we do get new box sets, and we also do get new CGI trailers, which I think this is going to be happening with the Horus Heresy as well. I think we're literally going to get an Isfan CGI trailer. Like, how insane would that be? Iron Warriors nuking the Salamanders, kind of. Maybe even see Vulcan. Maybe see Perturabo in HD. What a loser that guy is, right? Imagine seeing that much of a loser in HD. A lot of people will start crying into their pillows, just like the Iron Warriors. So, that is definitely, well, I think that's going to be on the cards. But also on top of that, other models. There's been so many rumors about other plastic Horus Heresy models. The Rapier batteries, for example, right? We've heard rumors about them, like the Heavy Bolter, the Grav Cannon variants of that. Fellblades. Holy Emperor. The Fellblades, you can no longer buy them anywhere right now on the GW shop. They've literally just disappeared. Is this the time for the Fellblade from going resin to plastic? If that happens, I'm buying at least two, because I've said this from the start, the Fellblade is basically the best battle tank they've ever designed. Like, I've got the Astraeus, I've got Repulsors, I've got Land Raiders, but the Fellblade is just so big, so menacing, so beautiful. It makes the Baneblade look like a little baby. That's how awesome this tank is. So if they do that in plastic, then I am literally sold down the river. and I'm going to be taking it. I'm just going to be buying a couple of them and deploying them in my Imperial Fist army. But I definitely do think we're going to see some more things. A theory I do have is that since the box set is based on Iron Warriors and Salamanders, maybe this is a great time for Games Workshop to actually announce, like, characters for the legions. Like, we've had like so many Imperial Fist characters and stuff, but the Salamanders and the Iron Warriors have really got nothing. So maybe now that it's themed like this, they're going to say, hey, look, these characters are going to be coming out. So if you want to theme the box set as Iron Warriors, or if you want to theme it as Salamanders, then you're going to have a nice character to go along with that box set. It's not just your Primarch, etc., etc. So yes, very, very excited to see what happens. Back-to-back reveal shows. It's never happened before. I'm going to absolutely be losing my mind towards the end of this month. I'm going to be live streaming, doing a watch along for all of them. Come and join, come and have some fun. We always have a laugh over here, no matter what's shown off. It could be good, it could be bad. Either way, the journey that we have to that reveal show is going to be absolutely buzzing. So yes, come and join. It's going to be a laugh. Anyway, that's enough waffling from me. Bloody hell, Valrak, will you shut the hell up? Thanks for coming. Thanks for watching. If you've got any thoughts, theories, predictions, anything like that, post it down below. And we'll have a nice little chin wag down there, as we always do. See you now. Have a great day, and bye-bye.